Alright, Mr. Godzilla 2004. Showa Kaiju. Alright. And I've already got one up already, which is poor Soshingeki Goji, which is my favorite Showa suit. Look at this poor guy. I mean, this is what he looked like in Destroy All Monsters. All Monsters Attack, Godzilla vs. Hedorah, and Godzilla vs. Gigan. This poor guy's been through a lot, and it's sad that he's just ahead now. And next up for Showa Kaiju is going to be Titanosaurus. Hold on. Here's poor Titanosaurus. Again, just like Soshingeki Goji, he's just ahead. It's kind of sad. Mechagodzilla's friend is now just ahead. Next up, I'm gonna do Varan, which is a really underrated kaiju if you ask me. As you guys can see, his flying prop and head still exist, although I'm not sure these are the original ones. But if this is Varan's original head and flying prop, it's just shocking, because this guy, I can't really find the words. But it's just shocking because this guy is over 50 years old now, if not 60, if this is the original prop, flying prop, and head. Next up, I'm gonna do Gigan. I know this isn't Showa Gigan, but here's Final Wars Mummified Gigan, just for extra. And here's Showa Gigan. It's just his buzzsaw. Which is cool, but kind of sad at the same time, because it's just his poor buzzsaw. And as I showed you guys in the second video, Showa Mechagodzilla. Oh, and here's Kiryu, too. So yeah, he's the only Showa suit that's still an actual suit, and that remains. And again, as I showed you guys before, here's the Ghidorah heads from Godzilla vs. Gigan, which aren't the original Ghidorah heads. These were newly created for Ghidorah's return in Godzilla vs. Gigan, shown on this set piece here for Godzilla vs. Gigan's production. I'm trying to think. Let's see if there's any pictures of Megalon. Nope, just Mechagodzilla and all this stuff. Oh, but here with Mechagodzilla is Jet Jaguar, which he's only just a head and a flying prop. Look at these three guys paired together. This would be a really deadly trio if they were ever put in the same film. That is, if Toho decided to make a film of these three guys. That would be really deadly. Here's some more stuff, but it's a blurry picture, unfortunately. Here's a Godzilla foot prop. Whoops. Another picture of Godzillasaurus, unfortunately. Is there anything else here? Oh, here's the last pictures of the later Showa Godzilla suits, Masuko Goji, Soshingeki Goji, and I believe Meguro Goji before they were sent to the Toho graveyard. This is what these guys all looked like, I think in the 80s? I'm not really sure, or at least late 70s, but this is what these guys all looked like before being sent to the Toho graveyard. You can just see the damage all done to them. But at least Soshingeki Goji's head still exists. Here's Kumanga, Anguirus, and Manda. Now, this just looks sad because look at poor Kumanga especially. Anguirus looks fine, but now I'm starting to think these pictures were taken before Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla. Because Anguirus here still has his jaw horn, which was removed in Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla. Unless they put it back on just to display it one last time. Here's the poor Griffin, I think, and the Space Amoeba cast. Ganymes, Kamibis, and Gizora. Here's poor Showa Rodan and Ebira. These guys they don't look too well. But that's the sad reality of letting a suit rot instead of trying to preserve it. Because Toho back in the Showa era didn't really care that much about preserving their suits because of how much trauma they experienced when filming. Here's Showa Hedora and Gigan, along with Mechagodzilla. Voice crack. Along with Mechagodzilla. Hedora doesn't look too fresh. That looks like the Megalon or 1973 Gigan, and that's, I think, Mechagodzilla 2. From Terror of Mechagodzilla, by the way. Here's poor Gorosaurus and Mechanicong. But poor old Baragon. His face is all squished and stuff. And then poor Gorosaurus. Well, we already know how awful he looked in Go Godman. It's just really sad that these guys all were so good and nice looking and had amazing action scenes, but now they just look like this. Or that's what they looked like after production via the rubber making them rot. And here's Kamacuras. I think that's Sandra or Gyra and Gabra. That Gabra there looks kind of creepy, not gonna lie. I'm not exactly sure who or what this is, but it kinda looks like Showa Mogira, but kinda not at the same time because the antenna looks weird and just the overall look. Not exactly sure who this is, but you guys in the comments might know. What next? Here's Showa Mothra and Mothra larva props. Now, a funny thing about the Showa Mothra prop in Ebirah Horror of the Deep. Hold on, let me look up a picture. Hold on. Production error from the crew on Ebirah Horror of the Deep, accidentally smoked around the Mothra prop and someone just threw it and it got stuck in the Mothra prop's fur or hair, as you can see right there. That's kind of a funny production error, because I guess that means Showa Mothra canonically smokes now. Anyways, back to the props, or the deteriorated props. Yeah, Mothra's not looking too good, both of them aren't. Here's the suits at the actual Toho graveyard. That right there is Gabra, King Kong's hand, Gorosaurus, I think that's Mazu Goji. I'm not exactly sure what that one is in the left there. I think that right there in the center is either Megalon or Gigan. I just can't really tell. Let me see if I can find a close-up picture of it. Alright, here's a close-up picture of these four, shown in the picture. Yeah, these guys don't look too good. Alright, yeah, here's a close-up picture of who this is. It could either be Gigan or Megalon because of the chest pattern and the scales. Though I think it looks more like Gigan, but I'm not exactly sure. Because I think this is something that was on the Megalon suit. Here's more suits at the Toho graveyard. It's just sad to see these guys all end up in a graveyard. Just clicking on this for now. Here's the GMK cast again. Looks like Showa Godzilla made some appearances in like I think it was just for like tourist attractions or just like surprises at I think malls or something while the suit was well, actually a suit, you know. Well, at least I think. I'm not really the best at remembering stuff. Let me actually see if I can find a Ghidorah pic. Probably gonna cut this part out, but I don't really know. Anyways, I'm gonna find a closer look at Jet Jaguar. Alright, here's a better look at Jet Jaguar's head and flying prop. Yeah, there's poor Jet Jaguar. His flying prop looks like it's being held together by tape, which... Well, I think that's tape at least. I'm not exactly sure. Another closer look at his head. Another Mecha Godzilla head. Let's see what next Showa Kaiju's can be. I can't really think of any more. Let's see if there's any more. Oh, here's Manila and I think Musuko Goji. Yeah, they don't look too great. Here's GMK Mothra. Hold on. I think that's all I'm gonna show for right now. For Showa Kaiju. Oh wait, I just remembered. Alright, hold on. I almost forgot Zilla. From Zilla 2004's comment. How did I almost forget that? I'm not the smartest. Alright, hold on. I think this will be better. Just going to Wikizilla for the Godzilla suits and just clicking until I get to Godzilla 1998. Hopefully my phone doesn't die again. That's why this is a second recording, because my phone died previously during the first recording, so I'm gonna combine the footage. But here's what happened to the Zilla animatronic. Yeah, he's not looking the best, unfortunately. Zilla 2004. I think this was in like early 2000s or 2010s, I'm not exactly sure. But that'll be all for this video.